that if people will not like, then what will happen? If anybody will comment me about that task, if people will like or not. This type of fear is known as fear of criticism or a person searching for perfection, which is an illusion. Hello everyone, welcome back. Procrastination. Why people procrastinate? Procrastination is nothing but unnecessary delaying of things to be done. For example, you have planned to write an essay but eventually got distracted by social media, TV, or any other negative emotions. Then writing an essay got delayed. Procrastination is a general tendency that happens with all of us. So it is pretty natural, but if it gets maximum or you are getting distracted or procrastinate in a regular basis, then that is not so good. So there are various factors that causes procrastination. Let's get started with fear of failure. Before starting any task, your mind suddenly says something like, if I am going to do this, if it's not going to happen, then what? If anything got wrong, then what? That fear will not allow you to do that task or start that task. Eventually, you will procrastinate. Second, fear of criticism. It is interlinked with fear of failure that if you are planning to start any task or anything and you started, completed, but there is a fear that if people will not like, then what will happen? If anybody will comment me about that task, if people will like or not. This type of fear is known as fear of criticism or a person searching for perfection, which is an illusion. There is no perfect in this world, so you have to put your effort. By thinking about perfection, you are delaying your task. Third, stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety will never allow to do or never allow you to stay stable to do something or perform your task. You will get distracted eventually because you will search for certain pleasures for which you will think that this stress or anxiety will low down. By delaying or by indulging in certain pleasures, you are ultimately raising your stress and anxiety further. Then, lack of self-confidence. It is also interlinked with your stress and anxiety. Confidence is the key to do anything, whether you are good or not that good, but you will not get influenced or nothing will affect you internally or externally because you are confident. You will do what you want to do or what you need to do. Nobody can say you anything or nothing will affect you. That is the confidence. So due to lack of self-confidence, you will think dozen of things and you are not going to start your task which is important for you, for your goals, you are not going to pursue. Then comes distractions. Social media, TV and other resources provided us the pleasure which our work or study or anything which is essential for our future self can't provide. Social media are made to make us convinced to stay at the platforms so that we will entertain ourselves in a short term basis, because it will not affect you, or it will not have any effect on you to in your long term goal. Then comes uncleared goals or aversion goals. For example, I want to become rich, but there is no plan what I want to do, how I am going to become rich, that certain number that is like I need this much of income, or I need to create this much of income so that I am going to become a millionaire or something. The number or the amount of years which I am going to put should be clear. Otherwise, you are not going to become rich, because there is no planning. It is ultimately going to destroy, because it's like a dream which you are not that serious, just a wish for you, and nothing will happen. Then doing things that are not necessary to satisfy your goal. This thing also is interlinked with your uncleared goals. If your goal is not clear, your mind will not stay at a certain particular work. Your mind will get cluttered, and you will think of many things. Your day, you will waste your day by doing lots of things, and at the end, when you think about your goal or any things to achieve, then you will get exhausted, frustrated, and you will postpone it. Not having deadline for your goal can tend to procrastinate, because if you don't have to do any certain task in a limited time, you will take it for granted and you will not going to put your effort. Eventually your goal will not achieved. Then comes lack of perseverance. If you are not persevere enough to complete your goal, then you will eventually get distracted, because not doing that task, persevering, not completing the task, you are ultimately getting frustrated after some time. Then the mind will tell that do it tomorrow or do it after some time. Then comes optimistic fallacy, thinking that I will do it tomorrow, and not starting your task today or at the end of the day and thinking that I will start tomorrow. The cycle repeats. You are not going to do it tomorrow also, because there is a pattern developed in your mind of procrastinating your task. So to break that pattern, you have to put your effort, you have to change your attitude, behavior, your workspace, everything. Then when the pattern breaks, you are going to start, or you are going to focus on your goal. And always remember, tomorrow never comes. Finally, I would say that whenever your mind tells to procrastinate, count up to 10 and develop some perseverance so that you can break the old pattern, which will help you to stay engaged with your goal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep loving, keep watching. Bye.